Hi you guys, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. Today I'm going to be taking you throughout the journey of my 2023 fall decorating throughout my entire house. This is all 3 videos compiled into one. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I do have a house tour coming soon, but first my baby shower video will be coming out after this, and that is why I'm doing this marathon, because it's just been kind of hectic trying to get everything ready for the shower. So I hope you guys enjoy seeing all of the fall decorating ideas in one video, and let's jump straight in. Hey you guys, welcome back or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie and I am a wife and mom to 1 baby girl and have 1 on the way. I am 6 months pregnant, as you can see and tell by the thumbnail and probably my little tummy here, but I just had to plug that in there just to kind of explain why I'm putting out fall a little early this year, a little earlier than I usually do, just because I'm doing 1 room at a time this year. That is all I can handle. I cannot go ahead and tackle my whole house and split up the videos evenly like I used to. So I'm just going to be putting out 1 video a week of each room because I get out of breath really, really quickly. So we're just going to wipe everything down, not much cleaning, and jump straight in. I am so excited for you guys to see how the living room turned out today. This Hello Fall sign is from Hobby Lobby last year. They do have it again this year. They also have a few different versions of it, and the throw that I'm going to put on the couch is from Amazon. I will link everything that I can down below. Of course, a lot of things are from Hobby Lobby, and you know that that's limited because they don't have everything on their website. It's mostly like an in-store type of thing, but I will mention if it's from Hobby Lobby so that you know that's where you can get it. For pillowcases this year, I am particularly excited. These 2 are from last year. The suede one is from Hobby Lobby and the other one is from Hearth and Hand, I believe, last year. But these 3 pillowcases that come in a 3-pack are from my very own sister-in-law. She's launching her Etsy shop today and she's selling these for the price that 1 pillowcase goes for on Etsy. I love that she started this business, and she will kind of be doing it for all the seasons because like Christmas, fall, all of that. I have expressed to her that one of the hardest things when it comes to decor and seasonal decorating is finding pillowcases. Like Target is just not doing it for me anymore. Neither is Home Goods. There's the occasional pillowcase that you will find, or throw pillow that's way too expensive and you're kind of settling. So I love that she's doing this. Like I said, they're coming in a 3-pack for the price of 1 because she's fairly new, but I am so proud of everything that she learned. I love the plaid one. The other one is brown with these like orangey type of leaf stems on them, and then the other one is just a solid color. The perfect 3-pack, and again, she is selling them for such an affordable price, so I will link her Etsy shop down below if you guys like supporting new businesses. She is also a recent stay-at-home mom. She became a mom about 9 months ago, I believe. And yeah, it's been tough, so she's kind of trying to find her way in doing her own small business, and I think it's a great idea. So I will link her Etsy shop down below. This pumpkin pillow is from Target last year. It was going crazy because it was like a dupe for, I think, a Pottery Barn one, and I love it. So I put that on the couch, and I just love how all the pillows came together. This is my favorite, like, what do you call it, like sofa scape? You know how they say table scape? I don't know. My favorite arrangement of pillows and throws that I have done for any of my seasonal decorating, and these 2 orange ones are from Amazon, which I had last year as well.
We were young and no one dared to make the first move. You and me in the night, souls in the moonlight. I stare into your eyes.
For my side tables, I keep them really simple. So I'm adding just photos, family photos, wedding photos. And then I love these vases from the Target dollar spot like 2 falls ago. And they're kind of like in the shape of a pumpkin, and they're that amber glass, and I love them. And then last year, you guys know I decorated with a ton of dried florals, and I saved them in Ziploc bags and saran wrap. And if you watched my decor haul, I let you guys know, or I think I updated you guys on Instagram. I'm always updating and giving you sneak peeks on Instagram, but they all survived pretty well. So if you want to decorate with dried florals, I'm going to be doing a lot of arrangements this year as well, and you'll see in this video with dried florals, and they came out so beautiful. So if you want to do the same thing, just know you can save them and they will survive a whole entire year if you do this whole Ziploc bag and saran wrap situation that you'll see I've done. And then on the other one, I have 2 of these vases. I did a different arrangement that I had from last year. I had a ton of these, and then just a fuzzy pumpkin from the Target dollar spot last year.
I think you should stay. I think you should stay. I want you to say that it's getting late. I want you to stay.
At this point, I was already hot and flustered. I put up my hair and I'm sitting down to make this arrangement. But I told you guys in my decor haul, I wanted a extravagant centerpiece. Like, ever since I got this vase from Hobby Lobby and this coffee table that has a little bit more room to work with than my previous coffee tables, I am in love with like a big centerpiece in the middle of my living room. And so I knew I wanted to stick some leaves in here, so I had a bunch of them, a mix from Joann's, from Hobby Lobby last year, and Hobby Lobby this year, and I just made an arrangement it just draws your attention when you walk in my living room or walk in my house. And I did a few other like really eye-catching things in this living room, so I'm so excited to show you guys that. But I'm in love with how this turned out. These are 2 different type of oak leaves. One is from Joann's, one is from Hobby Lobby, and then these like red floral picks from Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast?
This is me and my busted up cozy cottage book that my toddler completely ruined, but I cannot get rid of or bring myself to buy another one. But I love opening up a coffee table book, and this one happens to have seasons in it like Christmas and fall. So I open up to the appropriate season and I stick a nice seasonal candle on the table. And then usually I'm like, I wish I had like a magnifying glass or a candle snuffer or something to put on this coffee table, but I never actually found myself buying one. So I just picked up one from Amazon. It's simple, black, and it was like $7. So I'll link it down below. And this candle is from Joann's.
Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast and let us go? It's time to surrender now that it's.
Now, the mantle is one of my favorite spaces this year in this living room. I have 3 favorites. It's the mantle, the centerpiece on my coffee table, and something else that you'll see later on. But if you're new here, me and my husband recently DIY'd this shiplap wall and the shelving and even the fireplace and the mantle. We DIY'd and attached it ourselves and everything. So I was so excited to decorate it this year for fall. I knew I wanted a garland. This garland is from Hobby Lobby and it was very inexpensive. I think it was $24.99, and then the 40% off, of course. And the garland itself is beautiful, but my favorite part is adding these fall twinkly lights that I got last year. And they didn't have them this year, not in this all orange. They may have them now, but when I went, which was pretty early, they had like the same ones, but the leaves were like colorful. I love these because they're all orange, and that is what my whole aesthetic is the burnt oranges and browns and stuff like that. So I added these twinkly lights, and in the night it is super super cozy. A lot of people assume that lights are just for Christmas, but I love them for fall. Adding them to certain places around your house just helps it give that nice cozy fall vibe and aesthetic to your home. I love it, and it's definitely one of my favorite spaces.
If just for a minute I'd fall asleep and not dream about you. I hate to admit it, I'm out of ideas, I don't know what to do. Most of the times I think I'll make it through, but all that it takes is one image of you and it shivers.
As you can see, I was so excited about those twinkly lights, but this vase is a very lightly tinted amber vase from Threshold last year. I'm not sure if I could link it. I think I got it on clearance. And this arrangement is one of the dried floral arrangements from Hobby Lobby that I saran wrapped from last year. And these were my favorite to reuse because I'm just so proud of myself for not throwing them out and just taking the chance to see if they would survive, because it really helped me save money on florals this year. I was able to just reuse all of them, and it saved me a lot of money, and I was able to just add to my collection and have my house feel even more magical and fall-like for fall. And then next to it, I'm just gonna add a leather pumpkin from Hobby Lobby and my candlesticks from, I think, Hearth and Hand, I believe, from a few years back. Here, I'm just showing you guys, I was really undecided. I love these candlesticks. I picked up a few of them from Hobby Lobby. They have leaves, like, kind of a 3D effect on them, and they're that burnt orange, and I love them, and I thought that they would look nice here. They are too long, and I was willing to cut them to make them look better and not like interfere with the view of the TV, but yeah, I couldn't decide between the white ones and the orange ones. I ended up going with the white ones. You guys can leave your thoughts down below, but I just felt like it was too much orange going on, that for the candlesticks it wouldn't hurt to add some like neutral colors back to the mantle. So I decided to not go with the orange ones, but I definitely will be using those throughout the rest of my house. This is my third favorite place that I decided to add something a little eye-catching here. So I got this crate from Hobby Lobby and this fall tree from Amazon. They do have 4 feet and 6 feet. I will link it down below. But I got the 4 feet one because I knew that I was going to put it on top of a crate. And don't ask me where I got this idea from. It just kind of popped in my head. I didn't see it on Pinterest. I didn't see it anywhere. But I saw this pumpkin at Hobby Lobby that lights up, and I also picked up a few more pumpkins, and I had some from last year. And I just had this image in my head of a crate with pumpkins coming out of it and a nice fall tree on top of it. So I created it. And honestly, the only thing that I have an issue with is just the wire kind of showing with the way that my outlets are set up. But it's so beautiful. I also added some leaves that I had from last year from Hobby Lobby just to make it just like a really eye-catching feature in my living room. I do plan, God willing, on hosting a ladies' first day of fall event, and I'm just hoping that all the cozy vibes are present as we carve pumpkins together, watch fall movies, eat fall foods and snacks, and I'm really excited this year.
They said that just one look and I'd get caught too. 'Cause there's something about you, and you know it too. All I do is think about you.
Now I'm going to show you guys a very, very fast time lapse of me creating more arrangements this year with some dried florals that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. The amber vases I had from Hobby Lobby from last year. The little black bud vase is from Hobby Lobby as well. And the brown one was a DIY, is from the Target dollar spot. But yeah, I picked up a bunch of these florals if you saw my decor haul, and I kind of had the same thing as last year. I love the look of like a wild flower dried floral look. So I don't just like one type of floral for fall. I love all the colors mixed together, all the dried florals mixed together. So of course I'll be doing the same thing this year and trying to save these arrangements with Ziploc bags and saran wrap. So next year it's even easier to just pull out all of these. Hopefully the ones from last year will survive another year. We'll see, but yeah, so definitely it is messy, but if you guys love this look and love dried florals, you can definitely save them, and after all this work it would be almost a crime not to. So these are all gonna be for my my open shelving that I was so excited to decorate this year, because again, this is the first season I'm getting to decorate the mantle and the whole wall that we created together, and I was so excited to do so. This print, the frame is from Hobby Lobby, and I kind of change it for every season. I got the fall print from Etsy, and I downloaded it, and this pumpkin is from Home Goods last year. The little stand is from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just gonna prop it up there. And of course I'm gonna use 2 of the arrangements that I just made with you guys, and then also another print from Hobby Lobby that I got on clearance, as well as my candlesticks. That I love these candlesticks. They're from Home Goods, and they're the only wooden candlesticks, taper candlesticks, that I've ever fallen in love with.
You've been warned about me. You've heard that all I do is obsess about you. But if only you could see that we are meant to be.
On the other side, I'm adding 2 more clearance finds from Hobby Lobby, and I actually use these for spring as well. They worked just fine, and they happen to also work for fall because they were trees and they were neutral colors. So then I'm adding more arrangements, and I actually added an arrangement from last year that I saran wrapped, a dough bowl arrangement. I have a bigger one for my kitchen as well that you'll see in next week's video, God willing, but it's just their leather pumpkins that they have at Hobby Lobby inside of a dough bowl with some dried florals. And don't be fooled when you see me decorating. I do practice the arrangements of my shelving beforehand just so I don't create a very long video. So this did take a while. Don't feel discouraged or feel like you just have to have the eye for it. I definitely don't just put things up there. But after this, I'm just gonna light a candle and show you guys the end shots. I hope you guys enjoy today's video. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you decide to stay. I do have lots of more fall videos coming up, including next week. That will be the kitchen and the dining room, and I am super excited for that. So again, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one, God willing. As always, make sure that if you don't already, follow me on Instagram for sneak peeks and updates, and also check out my sister-in-law's Etsy shop, because again, there's a very limited quantity of these pillowcases. Have a blessed week, you guys. Hi, you guys. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie, and I am a wife and mother to one baby girl, and have one on the way, about 6 months pregnant with my second. And today we are doing part two of my cozy fall decorates with me. If you didn't catch last week's video, we worked on the living room, and that came out just magical. I will link it down below in case you guys are interested in seeing that. But today we're going to be working on the kitchen and dining room. So first I'm going to wipe everything down really good, not much cleaning, and we're going to get straight into it.
You feel it too, 'cause we are meant to be. We are meant to be. Oh, if only you could see that we are meant to be. Some obsess about things, some turn use into abuse, and don't stop until it's too late. But all I do is love you. Maybe someday you will too.
So before every season, before I start decorating, I like to take everything off my countertops and wipe them down completely. So I'm just adding everything back. I usually have this cutting board from Target there with my two different oils and then my mortar and pestle, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put a pumpkin that I got from Hobby Lobby. They came in a 3-pack in 3 different tones, and I showed you guys this in my haul. I'm going to be using them multiple times today, and then I'm also going to hang up a wreath that I got from Amazon. I have 2 fall wreaths. One is from Joann's and one is from Amazon, and I had this up here last year as well. I just love the look of a wreath above a vent hood or microwave or whatever you have.
You've been warned about me. You've heard that all I do is obsess about you. But if only.
Again, just adding everything back. Where I have my utensils is actually a planter from Hobby Lobby, so if you like that big chunky look, that's how you get it. Most utensil holders are not this thick and chunky, so that's what I did. And then this autumn sign is from Hobby Lobby. I had it last year and I actually didn't use it last year, I believe, and I seen a lot of people put it in their kitchen and I just never tried it, and I love it here in the corner. This amber base is from Hobby Lobby as well, and these picks are, I believe, from Hobby Lobby. I did get them off season, not for fall, and I love them. They're beautiful. For the inside of my cabinet, I usually don't decorate, but because I rearrange things in here and I have my mini cake stand in here, I thought I would put this chrome gold looking pumpkin that I got from Hobby Lobby in there just to add a little bit of fall touches inside the see-through cabinet.
There's no point, 'cause we both know. From here there's nowhere to go. Someone said your heart is golden. All I got was my heart broken. I can see the dawn is coming just for you.
And then again, adding my Hearth and Hand canisters back on top of a cutting board. I always have them here. And then I'm going to go ahead and decorate some pumpkin cupcakes that I made the day before with my daughter. Now, I usually bake with you guys on here, but I'm so out of breath and pregnant that I can't handle baking and decorating on the same day. So I did it the night before with my daughter and I didn't record it. But this is just the Betty Crocker spice cake mix. And I actually added some pumpkin puree to the mix and just made it a pumpkin cupcake. And then this is the cream cheese frosting. I'm not sure what brand. But I did the same thing. I added some pumpkin spice seasoning as well as a little bit of pumpkin puree, which is why it's a little bit of an orange tinted color, and then I'm just sticking some cinnamon sticks in them for garnish. Really, we didn't eat the cinnamon sticks, but I thought it looked really cute and fall like, and this is gonna go in my cake stand.
I lost you from the start. Someone said your heart is golden. All I got was my heart broken. I can see the dawn is coming.
I had fall sprinkles from last year as well, and I tried adding them to the top, but you're gonna see that I ended up not liking them. I liked it nice and simple, and so I just took them off after.
I can see the dawn is coming just for you. It's just for you.
Go ahead and let me know down below if you're already shopping or thinking about decorating for fall. I know September is most likely when most people decorate. Us YouTubers put our content out early so that you guys have ideas, and I put mine a little extra early this year just because it took me a long time to decorate my whole house because of, being pregnant and out of breath. So I did one room at a time. That's why I released a little earlier this year. But go ahead and let me know down below, when do you decorate for fall? For the area where I put the cupcakes, I am going to decorate that a little later in front of the cutting boards. But first I wanted to do this centerpiece just because, I don't know, I couldn't see what I wanted to put there until I had my centerpiece. So this cutting board is from Hobby Lobby. All my cutting boards are from Hobby Lobby. This vase is from Home Goods. And then I'm just going to make an arrangement with two different picks that I had from Hobby Lobby last year.
Remember days of wonder, we were always gonna last. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast?
This candle, I actually had it from last year, and it's from Home Goods. Perfectly in shape, and I barely burned it last year, so I used it on the island this year. And then I'm gonna add another one of those wicker pumpkins that came in a 3-pack from Hobby Lobby, as well as add another white pumpkin from Hobby Lobby in front of the cutting board, and a Hello Fall sign on my windowsill. I always like to add something there, but I did end up changing things a little bit, and you'll see that in my end shots.
We got too high. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast and let us go? It's time to surrender. Now that it's ended, nothing to say.
Now I'm about to start working on my open shelving in the kitchen that we DIY'd a few months back when we first bought the house. But if you watch my first fall decorate with me, I did a ton of arrangements with dried floral. So this is just my leftover arrangements, and I tried something, didn't like it, and just went back to a really simple arrangement. I think I used 3 dried florals, but also last year I decorated a lot with dried florals, and if you watch my first video, and I think I show you 1 or 2 arrangements today that I had from last year as well, I saran wrapped them all, or use Ziploc bags, and they all survive the year. So if you want to decorate with dried florals like this, you definitely can, and they will survive. The first piece that I actually put on my open shelving was a centerpiece that I made last year, and it's just a dough bowl, a bunch of dried florals, and then the leather pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. And I just saran wrapped it, and it survived perfectly well, no mess. And so I unwrapped it and used it on the bottom shelf of my open shelving. And for open shelving, if you notice, last year most of this decor, most of what was on my open shelving was decor. But this year, I kind of, if you see, I have my glass cups up there, my bowls, and my plates now. I kind of want more of an organic look and make these open shelves a little more functional so that I have more space in my cabinets now that I'm about to have baby number 2. And so it's a lot more simpler this year. I added the centerpiece arrangement, I added this floral arrangement, a few pumpkins, and I think I added a pumpkin cup on the coffee maker that is from Target. And I kept it really simple so it looks like a really classic lived in look, but still a little bit decorated for fall. So I hope you guys like it this year. I know last year it was so beautiful with all the decor, but they need to serve as function now, because I'm sure I'm gonna have so much more things and bottles and plates and utensils with this new baby coming. I'll be right here when all the monsters come. I've got you. The last thing I did before heading over to the dining room is adding this "'Tis the Season to Be Folly" sign that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think it's new this year, and I just added it to my back door that's before my back door, because a lot of the times we have this closed, and so when it's closed I want something to be there. I always put like I had a hanging basket for spring with some florals in it, and so I definitely wanted something for the fall. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. I've got you. For my dining room, I wanted to keep it really simple just because we do use this table, and I do want to host a ladies fall event, so I want it to be very functional. So I got this runner. It's a burnt orange. As you can see, that's all the colors that I'm doing around my house, is the burnt oranges, the browns, all within that color scheme. And so I ordered this from Amazon. It was really inexpensive, and I'll have everything that I can linked below. And it's like a gauze type of look to it. I love it. It looks so boho almost. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and add a vase and a wooden tray that I always have here, and inside I'm gonna add some picks from Hobby Lobby that are just really beautiful. They're multicolored leaves, and in my living room I have a bunch of oak leaves, but they're more brown tone, so I try to keep the colors similar but different in each room. You know I'll be right here when all the monsters come. I've got you. I'm in love with different type of leaf picks this year. If you watch my last year's fall clean and decorate, then you know that I use a lot of dry florals, and this year is the first year that I took up kind of using different color leaf picks and oak leaves and all that stuff, and the living room turned out magical. Like, I love the living room, is by far my favorite. If you watch that video, you're gonna love the bedroom, our master bedroom video coming up next week, God willing. I already finished it. I just have to finish editing and doing voiceover and all that, but I kind of went with the same type of cozy vibes, lots of leaves, and I even copied one of the little centerpieces or room eye-catching details, I guess, that I did over in the living room, and I'm so excited to show you guys it. Next, I'm just adding these beautiful candlesticks from Hobby Lobby that have kind of a 3D effect on them with maple leaves on them, and I just love them. This glass pumpkin is from Joann's. I had it from last year, and I actually didn't use it, even though I knew I loved it, so I didn't get rid of it. But I just didn't have a place last year for it, so I used it here. I kind of scooted the vase over to one side so that I could fit these things here. And these gold candlesticks are from the Hearth and Hand line a few years back, I would say. For this tier tray, if you watched my video last year, then you know I kind of cheated a bit. I copied a lot of what I did last year, actually all of it. I was so tired by the time I got to this point, and I was trying to come up with new, I always like to, for every season that comes around, come up with a new look for my tier tray, and so I really wanted to change it up this year, but a lot of the things that I got, I just didn't love as much as last year, and I was getting frustrated, so I literally just went on my Instagram and copied what I did last year, apart from one small thing, which is a little scarecrow that I got from Joann's this year, and that was a cute little addition. But everything else is pretty much the same, so I'll just let you guys enjoy me decorating this. I always start off with the big filler pieces, and then I go ahead and fill every single little space in, which is what really finishes off the tier tray. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy watching me decorate this, because pretty much the same from last year, but if you're new here, you'll enjoy it. And everything on here is either from Target or Hobby Lobby.
We're lying there on the bed above the sheets. No one's saying a word, but I can feel your heartbeat. I stare into your eyes and you into mine, lying perfectly still, like we are frozen in time. I don't want this to be over, don't want the morning to come. My head upon your shoulder, wishing that you would say, I think you should stay, I think you should stay. I want you to say that it's getting late. I want you to stay, I want you to stay. We were young and no one dared to make the first move. You and me in the night, two souls in the moonlight. I stare into your eyes and you into mine, lying perfectly still, like like we have frozen time. I don't want this to be over. Don't want the morning to come. My head upon your shoulder.
What you see me filling in here is just dried florals from last year. Again, I saran wrapped or Ziploc bag everything and they all survived. So I had this here. It was from the tier tray as well, whatever I had in this bag. So I just filled it with that. And then again, the same little acorns from the Hobby Lobby craft section. I love filling in my tier trays for Christmas. I did snow for Valentine's Day. I did a bunch of flowers and stuff, and it just really is what finishes off a tier tray if you're a perfectionist like me. If not, then you can just stick things on there and whatever looks nice. But for me, I just want every spot to look filled and finished like a beautiful centerpiece.
Saw you down the motorway. There was something about you that day. I can still hear the shimmering sound. The hill is near, let's get right up. Walk up to the very top. We couldn't tell the sky from the ground. I know my life will never be the same after that day. And you stay. I don't ever wanna be alone again.
Now I'm just finishing off this little buffet area with this pumpkin garland that I got from Home Goods. I had this from last year, but I did see they have it this year as well. I used this on my mantle last year, but this year I went with a whole different look for my mantle, so I thought I would put this over here. And then I'm going to put my cookie jar in here. I dressed it up with a little bit of some fall ribbon, and inside of them inside of the jar I put the Betty Crocker. It's actually the oatmeal and raisin cookie mix. I added some pumpkin puree again, just making everything simple for me, and they were delicious. The pumpkin added such a delicious kick to it. They're already gone. I gave some to my neighbors as well. They love them. And it was just such a cute treat to just display. And then the ribbon really added a little bit more of some fall to it. And then I'm also gonna add some pumpkins that I had, various different pumpkins from last year. And then I'll be showing you guys the end shots. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. By far the living room was my favorite, but I still enjoyed doing this as well. And I can't wait to show you guys next week the master bedroom. So if you didn't watch the first video, I'll go ahead and link it down below so that you can go ahead and catch up. If you're new here, I really hope you decide to stay. I have lots of fall content coming for you guys. I clean and decorate on a regular basis here. Christmas is coming up, so I hope to get as many new friends as I can over here. It really helps support my channel. I'll see you in my next one, God willing. As always, have a great week.
You're my best friend. into your eyes, I see we're out of time.
Hi you guys, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Josie and I am a wife and a mom to one, and have one on the way, almost 7 months along now. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my third fall decorating video. As you can see here on the screen, I have already put out two, my living room and my dining room and kitchen. Thank you for all the love on those. I will leave those down in the description in case you guys missed those. But today we are tackling my master bedroom. It came out super cozy. I cannot wait to show you guys the end results. But first, I did spend the week cleaning the sheets and kind of deep cleaning everything. So I'm just going to be putting my sheets and duvet cover on and all that, and then we're going to get straight to decorating. It's not much cleaning at all. Now that my complicated split duvet cover is on, I'm going to go ahead and put new pillow covers on my 2 Euro pillows. I'm just going to stuff it in there with the other one already on, just because these are bigger. I always start with my bed whenever I'm decorating here because it's kind of like the center point, and it doesn't look nice straight away, but once I decorated the rest of the room, I loved it. So these brown pillow covers are from Amazon, and I got them last year. I was going to order new ones this year, but I just haven't found anything that I liked. Maybe I'll have my sister-in-law make some for me now that she's making pillow covers. If you watched my first video, this pillow is from Kirkland's, I believe, and it's one of the only new pillows that I got this year, apart from the pillow covers that my sister-in-law made. And then going to play around with my Casa Luna chunky knit blanket, and then a throw that I got from Home Goods a few years back, or maybe 2 years, and as well as a pumpkin from Home Goods.
How many songs can you write about heartbreak? How to go when you're fed up with mistakes? Maybe I just found the answers. Maybe I just found the answers in you. Come give me all your love. I want you to know we can make it together. Let the wind blow. All we need is each other. Come take my hand. You're all that I have now. I won't let you go.
For my 2 nightstands, I went very simple. I love this amber bud vase. It's from the Target collection, Hearth and Hand, I believe, last year. These rattan pumpkins that I'm playing around with came in a 3-pack from Hobby Lobby. And then the florals that I ended up going with are a mixture of dried florals from last year, and these were one of the dried floral arrangements that I saved in saran wrap if you've been watching my videos from last year. This wooden pumpkin is from Marshall's or Home Goods, I believe, and I just stuck it on the other nightstand. I kept one simple and one a little more decorated. And then this whole tree situation. So let me explain myself. This is a very small olive tree that I've had in my living room that I've been meaning to replace. So I knew after fall and Christmas I was finally going to get my full-size olive tree. So I had leftover stems from, and I very quickly showed what I did. I didn't even show the whole process, but I basically took off the olive branches, and I had some cheap Shein stems that I ordered, and I ended up loving them, and I didn't use them in a vase this year. So I was like, let me try to stick these in there and make my own fall tree, because I used one downstairs in my living room. That one was like $50 something, and I just didn't want to spend another $50 for another fall tree. So I made one. I had my husband rip out the olive stems for me, and I put these Shein stems, which were like $2 each. They were super affordable. So I'll have all that linked below in case you want to try the same thing. I ended up finding this pumpkin really cool, like basket weaved pumpkin in Home Goods. And then I'm sticking the fall twinkly lights from Hobby Lobby that I got last year, in case you guys haven't caught up with what I'm trying to do. If you watched my first video, I'm trying to kind of recreate what I did in my living room in this corner. With the lights and the pumpkins, I'm also going to add some leaves and just make it a really fall moment here.
They said that just one look and I'd get caught too. 'Cause there's something about you, and you know it too. All I do is think about you. Your eyes, your scent, your touch is all I dream of. Now I can't live without you. I hope you feel it too. 'Cause we are meant to be. We are meant to be.
For my dresser, this vase is from Target last year and it was on clearance, so I don't have a link for it, but I have two of them. One is a shorter one that I used in my living room. These stems are from Hobby Lobby and I just love how wispy they are. I'm loving the maple leaves this year. I used a lot of dried florals last year and I used them in my decor this year as well, but adding the maple leaves just like by far elevated the entire fall look that I went for this year. So definitely recommend that if you have not decorated with like maple leaves and like really extravagant, like the stems that they have on in Hobby Lobby are very like full and wispy and they just make a really nice statement. And then next to it, I'm adding a pumpkin candle from Hobby Lobby from last year, as well as this light up pumpkin, which is from Home Goods. It's not going to light up in the video because the batteries died and I couldn't find any AAA batteries. So yeah, but it does light up and it will light up sometime this fall season. On the other side, as you can see, my daughter still co-sleeps, which we're trying to get her, in her room before baby number 2 comes in a few months, stressing me out. But since her hatch and her camera are there, I just moved them to the side a little bit and I kept it real simple by adding the fall taper candles that I got from Hobby Lobby with my gold candlesticks that are also from Hobby Lobby, and then a fuzzy pumpkin from the Target dollar spot last year.
You've heard that all I do is obsess about you. But if only you could see that we are meant to be. I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see.
For my little area where I do my editing, I'm gonna fallify it as well. That's not a word, but I'm gonna use it. This fuzzy throw is actually from the Target dollar spot last year, and this pillow is from Kirkland's. I got it when it was like on sale, and I got it for really cheap. It was like $15, so it's very little, so I ended up putting it on my computer chair. And then on the books, I'm gonna do a little fall moment as well with this amber base that's from Hobby Lobby. I had one more Shein stem left over, so this is them up close, and then I'm adding a pumpkin candle there, as well as another one of those rattan pumpkins from Hobby Lobby.
Will be no hard goodbyes, thank God we're civilized. Be on our separate ways as we fade into gray. But I still miss the way you used to feel.
The last thing I'm doing is just adding any leftover wall decor I had. and florals at this point. This was all my leftovers that I hadn't used anywhere else. I used almost all of my like decor that I had in my fall bins and new from this year, so I was proud of myself. I'm not crazy about this. You guys know I have those two like pictures that I took off in the beginning of the video. And for Christmas, I made my own version of those for Christmas, and I wanted to do the same for fall, but I just didn't have time. And maybe I'll still do it in a future video, like a fall cozy video, I don't know. And replace this. You guys let me know what you think of it. It's just I ended up putting a print that I had from Etsy that I didn't use in my kitchen like I intended, and then the wall basket with the florals inside. And then on the other corner of my room, you'll see I added my fall signs from last year. I just needed a place to put them. I honestly just wanted to put them up, and I usually have another photo there that's not fall related, so I put that up just to give the cozy vibes. But that's basically it, you guys. I'm just going to light the fall candles and show you guys all of the end shots. I hope you guys enjoy today's video. I hope you enjoy all of the videos that I've been putting out. I still have lots more of fall content coming your way, God willing. So if you're not already, I hope you decide to stay and hit that subscribe button, or check out my description for the rest of the fall videos this year if you have not watched those, because I'm honestly in love with everything I did this year, and I can't say that for every other year. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one, God willing, as always.